The next day, the three of them found the woman and told her about the man. But who would believe in seeing ghosts in broad daylight? The woman thought that Dongqing and the others were deceiving her and left angry. Dongqing, Zhao Li, and Xiaoya could only leave, but the woman's words reminded them that ghosts couldn't come out in the day. So why was the man able to appear? Zhao Li suggested that maybe the man wasn't a ghost, but a spiritual being, not born from a living creature, hence not subject to life or death. This spiritual being must be related to the woman, so she was able to see him a year ago. Back at the convenience store, Dongqing asked the man if he had any other memories. After careful thought, the man finally remembered the woman's name, Fu Chuan. Xiaoya found the woman's online using this information. It turned out that the woman was a web-based writer with the pen name Fu Chuan, who had only published one novel called Miracle, which stopped updating a year ago. According to the novel, Dongqing realized that the man in front of him was the male lead in the story. The man was created by Fu Chuan herself. Then, Zhao Li told everyone a story from the Tang dynasty. A monk was copying scriptures when a woman with her face covered entered the meditation room. Curious, the monk asked why she always covered her face with her sleeve. When she lowered her sleeve, they saw that her face had no mouth. The monks were shocked. When they checked the scriptures the monk had been copying, they found that the character Ryu, like in Rulai, the Buddha's name, was only written with the left part, the female, radical, and was missing the right part, the mouth, radical. The character had become a woman without a mouth, which was the origin of the spirit of the written word. It was evident that the man was such a spirit. Zhao Li went on to say that although the spirit of the written word doesn't have a lifespan, it would disappear if the characters related to it disappeared from the world. Fu Chuan had stopped updating Miracle a year ago, and that's when the man started to weaken. At the same time, in a cafe, Fu Chuan decided to leave the city to say goodbye to her past self. She pressed the delete key, not only deleting the novel, Miracle, but also the spirit born from it. Dongqing thought that a writer who could bring their characters to life must have put a lot of emotion into it. To give the story a perfect ending, they decided to find Fu Chuan and tell her the whole story, whether she believed it or not. They found Fu Chuan through the cafe often mentioned in the novel and explained everything to her. Fu Chuan had poured a lot of emotion into the novel when she first started writing it, which formed the spirit. According to the plot of the novel, the spirit appeared in human form to meet her. But because of the spirit's appearance, Fu Chuan's attention shifted to the words, causing her to not see the spirit in human form. After hearing everything, although Fu Chuan had created the spirit, she no longer wanted to write. After struggling in the city for many years, she had lost her initial passion for writing and planned to quit her job, go home, get married, and live a normal life. Moreover, the novel had been deleted, and she hadn't kept a backup. But Xiaoya said that the novel was all over the internet, and Fu Chuan had many fans waiting for her to update. At this point, a miraculous scene occurred. The man appeared next to Fu Chuan, indicating that he had returned to her heart. He held her hand, thanking her for creating him and hoping she could finish the story that belonged to them. Finally, Fu Chuan agreed to give the story a perfect ending. Miracle was published and received positive reviews from readers. Fu Chuan didn't go home, but continued to pursue her initial dream in the city. Until one day, she came back to the cafe and saw a familiar figure in front of her. This was another kind of miracle, wasn't it? At any time, we should cherish our dreams. Giving up is easy, but perseverance is also cool, isn't it?